Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and this is week 5 of the OBA, and we are battling the Toronto Blue Shaymins, coached by what's his name? Oh yeah, Kingdra plays games. So this is my analysis video on his team. So on the right side, he's got Charizard Y, Kingdra, Hitmonlee, Breloom, Regirock, Drapion, Porygon 2, Cradily, Thundurus, and Gastrodon. So I looked over his team a while ago, and I realized that he's got rock weaknesses. I mean, he has his team. He has one Rapid Spinner, being Hitmonlee. He can set up what's it called? I forgot what they were called. He can set up entry hazards with Regirock and Drapion, which are definitely which they're not threats, but they could be annoying. He also has access to Spore with Breloom. He has Storm Drain with Gastrodon, so that means that Charizard Y, Regirock, are going to be kind of hard to beat if Gastrodon or Cradily are around, since Cradily is the same thing as Gastrodon, gets a water absorbing ability. And then there's this thing, Porygon 2, which can be really annoying with that Eviolite that it has. So this is going to be my team for the week, to try and hopefully we can get a 3-2. That's what I want this week. That is really what I want. So Jirachi, so I'm gonna bring Jirachi this week, and it's gonna have Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, U-Turn, and Side Shock. Stealth Rock because Charizard Y or Thundurus don't really appreciate it, and plus, Breloom is known to a majority of the time run Focus Sash, so I think Stealth Rocks would definitely help in breaking that, and I guess breaking Hitmonlee too, just in case it does run that. But yeah, Stealth Rock is just there to break sashes and to hurt Charizard Y and Thundurus. T-Wave, that's to slow down Charizard Y. Well, actually no, his team is actually it's moderately fast. The fastest thing on this team is Thundurus, so Thunder Wave won't really affect it. Thunder Wave won't really affect Thundurus, but it will definitely affect his Kingdra and also his Charizard Y as well. But the thing is that Charizard Y and Jirachi do speed tie, so that is kind of unfortunate, but yeah. U-Turn is to provide switch initiative, so that way I can get a better switch in. And Side Shock is stab and can hit his Hitmonlee and Breloom. And I'm also running Air Balloon because I was actually debating on it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to run Air Balloon, but maybe I should have ran. No, I think this is fine. Air Balloon. Yeah, I think Air Balloon's fine. So next up is going to be Gyarados. So I'm bringing Gyarados this week for Intimidate Pressure, and it just does a lot of damage to his team. So I'm going to be running Outrage, Waterfall, Ice Fang, and did I say Waterfall already? Okay, no. Let's just start over. D-Dance, Waterfall, Ice Fang, and Outrage. Waterfall is stab, and it hits everything on his team besides, it hits everything on his team neutrally, and super effectively besides Cradily and Gastrodon, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring one of the two. So that leads into why I want to run Outrage. So I want to run Outrage because, one, he doesn't have a resistance to Dragon. So that would be Steel or Fairy. He doesn't have either of those. So Outrage is gonna hit everything super effectively. And well, not super effectively, but we'll do a lot of damage to them. That's also why I'm running a Life Orb on it as well, to impact even more damage. So yeah, I think Gyarados will actually be kind of useful in this match. And next up, I'm going to be bringing Mega Gallade again. So this time I'm actually not going to run Protect. I'm actually going to run Knockoff and Close Combat. So Knockoff, because that's a really good move. As you saw with Crocodile, Knockoff is really good because I can get a lot of damage off on something with just one knockoff, and I also get rid of an item as well. So I think that's a really good move. And in Close Combat, it just does a lot of damage, a lot more than Drain Punch does. But yeah, Ice Punch, it's gonna be good for hitting the Cradily and the Thundurus as well, and Breloom too. So yeah, I think this set is actually gonna be a lot better than last week. So yeah. So next up is gonna be Sylveon. So I decided to bring Sylveon this week because because of Thundurus and Breloom. One, with Thundurus having Prankster with Thunder Wave, and two, with Breloom having Spore. So yeah, so it's gonna be the special defensive Sylveon I use. I think the first week or the second week, one of the two. But yeah, Sylveon just adds a lot of pressure to his team. The only Mon on his team that can really threaten out Sylveon is probably gonna be the Drapion. Yeah, so Hyper Voice, Protect, Heal Bell, and Wish. Wish so that way I can, if I need to, I can Wish Pass into something that wants to take into something. And Heal Bell so that way I don't get put to sleep or paralyzed. So I think Sylveon will definitely be useful. And next up is going to be Amoonguss. So I'm bringing Amoonguss back because I'm bringing Amoonguss this week, just for the fact that I think he may bring Kingdra. Just in case he brings Kingdra, because Kingdra likes to Kingdra is kind of weird. It can be run two ways. It can be, well, actually three ways. It can be ran as a mixed attacker, it can be ran as a D-Dance set, and it can be ran as a sweeping kind of set thing. So if he was running D-Dance on his Kingdra, then with Clear Smog, one of the moves I have on Amoonguss, I'm able to negate his stats. So yeah, I can remove his D-Dance stats. So that means that his +1 and +1 in attack and speed will be taken away. So yeah, and then I also have Toxic to I guess Toxic his Gastrodon or his Cradily or his Porygon too. So that's, and then I have Giga Drain, because it can do a lot to his Regirock, it can do a lot to Gastrodon, and yeah. And then I have Spore, because Spore is actually for, I want to say Spore is gonna be for Regirock, because I don't really want it setting up Stealth Rock. Even though Stealth Rock isn't like a like a huge thing on my team, but I think it would be useful to have though. So yeah, and if he's running toxic spikes on his Drapion, then Amoonguss can come in and those toxic spikes will be gone from the field. So yeah, so this is gonna be by the way, this is max defensive with with 400 special defense and max HP. So pretty much the same thing as the one I used 2 weeks ago, I think. I don't remember, but yeah. And lastly, I am bringing Infernape this week. Gonna be running the mixed one with Overheat, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. Again, Stone Edge to hit the Charizard Y and the Thunderous. Earthquake can hit Drapion and Regirock as well. U-Turn so I can get Switch Initiative, and Overheat to do a lot to the Breloom and anything else that doesn't want to take an Overheat. So yeah, and this is also going to be a Focus Sash, so that way I can outspeed me. So that way I can take a hit from Thunderous and outspeed it and take it out with an Overheat or a Stone Edge. And yeah, and also Charizard Y, I can outspeed it. I believe I can outspeed Charizard Y with the nature I have. So yeah, actually let me check just to be sure. So yeah, this is the calcing thing I used for my team. So let's see, let me check Infernape. I didn't put the set in. No, okay, let's go back. I should have put the set in. I just want to check to see right now if I can outspeed his Charizard Y if he's running the Timid set. Let's see. Wait, no. Import. No, wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Paste. Import. There we go. Now, I just want to make sure that I can outspeed this thing. Infernape. I'm pretty sure you can, though, but I just want to double check. Let's check Charizard. I don't like how they don't have like a separate set for the megas. Like, that's just kind of weird. I mean, it does in a way, but it doesn't, like, it's not the mega set, it's just the regular set. I mean, the regular Mon set, but whatever. Charizard Y. Just gonna put in Charizard Y, whatever. Charizard Y. Let's put you at level 50. Let's make you timid, just so I can see. Timid. Let's go 252. Ooh. 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 That can actually be kind of bad. Oh no. Well, I guess what I'll have to do is probably no. You speed tie with Jirachi, so that's good. But I don't know. Is this all right? So at Timid, he can outspeed me by 7 points. So I may have to try and slow this thing down somehow, or maybe like weaken it as much as possible. Well, actually, no. Galley can outspeed it. What am I saying? I forgot. Galley can outspeed this thing. So I guess I don't really have to be too worried about it. I just gotta try and weaken his Charizard Y before it starts, you know. But yeah. So this is gonna be the end of the analysis video. Thank you guys for watching, and let's get a 3 and 2 for the Black City Samurais. Oh yeah, so this is what I think he's gonna bring. I should have said it before, but I think he's probably gonna bring Charizard Y, probably Kingdra, either Gastrodon or Cradily, Drapion, Regirock, and maybe Breloom. No, Porygon too. Yeah, okay. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you when the battle happens. Bye.